What's going on, everybody? My name is Will Tran. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of my own fight scenes, the Wing Chun epic kung fu fight scene. I made this fight scene with my buddy Joe. We just came back to our hometown for a little bit, and we said, hey, why not we shoot a little fight scene right here? If you haven't seen this fight scene yet, take a look in the top right corner. I'm going to put a link for you right there. I'm not going to be watching this all through first and then doing the commentary like I did before, because, well, I made it. Anyways, let's see what I got.
This is kind of my training spot. It's kind of where I train, you know. So if you could, you know, step off, maybe find somewhere else to train, you know what I mean?
Public space, isn't it?
Yeah, public space.
All right, there's the motive right there. He wants his training spot back. I don't want to give it to him. What am I going to do about it?
The really cool thing about public space, you're free to do what you want, right?
I am my own biggest critic, so I'm going to be a lot harder on myself. The first thing I'm going to do is I would change this camera movement. I'm not happy with how that camera movement looked. It's just because we're establishing a new 180. So you can see that we're on this side right here, and I broke the 180 through a camera movement, but that camera movement is just too slow. If I were to do that again, I would be really fast with that camera movement. So, all right. I'm happy with the choreography right there. I think what I would have done differently is I would actually go over Joe's right shoulder instead of going over his left. It's because I was copying a clip from Ip Man 4. It's fine.
Watch out!
That's fine, fair enough. So during that, something that I'm hearing in my own sound design, there's one sound effect that is very distinct that just keeps repeating. In fact, I even used it in the next beat right here. That one right there, and the second hit, that one right there, the second one. If you listen in all the chain punches, that sound effect just repeats too often. I would use that sound effect less in this whole moment. That is Teasing Twad, 7-starred fist. I don't really know what we were doing here. Also, it's Christmas time. You can see the reefs. Fair enough. I think this part right here, I would have shortened it up somehow. It takes a little bit too long to get this point. The other thing, I just wish we were able to hit this kick a lot harder. I wish I had my pads so he could just, like, you know, kick me straight in the chest. This is fine, I think. Yeah, that's still satisfying. Many years after doing that. Yeah, I don't think there's too much I would change in this end bit right here. Maybe, if anything, because I'm going to nitpick myself, I would cut away from this a little quicker. Like, cutting to him winding up his punch a little bit faster. But, yeah, I think I'm pretty much still happy with this part right here. Alright, well, if this wasn't me, what would I truly give this? I think I would give this fight scene a solid 7.5, maybe an 8. That sounds like I'm boasting, but I'm truly trying to disconnect myself and pretending that that's not me. I think we kept our aggression pretty high. That's what it's supposed to look like, even though it is very kung fu formed. The motive is clear. One guy wants his training spot back, the other wants to keep that training spot. There are maybe like a couple moments that are just a little too slow, such as me getting kicked in the chest. If I were to do that again, I would get pads and let him just kick me straight in the chest. That camera movement right after the first kick, just it's too slow. It doesn't match the pacing of the fight, but it is by no means underwhelming, right? And I think you guys can all agree with that, considering 32,000 views. Thank you very much. Anyways, guys, if you made a fight scene you want me to take a look at to give you guys some notes, put a YouTube link in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to make it happen. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.